own borders.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fort Portal City Marathon is on the 19th of July. That is this Saturday in Fort Portal City, and it prepares to be one wonderful run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dickens, I know you've been part of this for quite some time. Which edition is this?
So this is the very first edition of the Fort Portal City Marathon.
Okay.
But I just loved the way you wanted to scare us off and scare the viewers off. This is not just a marathon. I love the lines.
He's scaring us.
He's scaring us off. So even if we don't come to run, we should be just ready to enjoy.
You just
simply because it is not just a marathon.
It's beyond the marathon.
You need to come and
he's scaring us off.
Yeah, you need to come and run, but also to tour and enjoy Fort Portal City and see the palace and see the crater lakes. Do you know that Fort Portal actually has more than 50 crater lakes?
Okay.
So
more than 50?
Yes.
You mentioned like 10 and we don't know them, Michael. Do you know those lakes?
Not really. All I know in Fort Portal is probably the palace.
Okay.
Of oil.
The palace.
Yes, of King Oil.
Okay.
I think that is all I know.
There's also Nyinawiru. Is it Nyinawiru or something?
So there's Amabere Nyinawiru,
I've been there, but little did I know it was in Fort Portal.
So just above Amabere Nyinawiru is about 3 crater lakes. There's Saka. There's so many. But the marathon itself is going to have more than 1,000 participants. We already have close to 1,000 registered participants for the first edition of the marathon. So, like I said, it is definitely going to serve us some very amazing things at the marathon. The runs are in different kilometers. We have the 5-kilometer run, the 10-kilometer run, and the 21 and the 42 kilometers, which is the full marathon. So we'll have runners from different parts of the country joining us in Fort Portal to enjoy this run.
Okay, as we come to Fort Portal over the weekend, I for one would love to know, how do I get my kit? How much do I have to pay? And which procedures do I have to follow? Because we might be here and someone out there is telling people that you can get your jersey through this kind of number. Do you have a merchant number, you have phone numbers, or you have a website or an online site that we can probably acquire the kits from?
All right, thank you. So you can acquire your kit through a USSD code, that's *272 *7#. But also we do have a website, www.fortportalcitymarathon.com, and you can be able to register through that. But how do you get your kit? We have actually, like I told you, it is more than just a run. We have an expo 2 days leading up to the marathon. So Thursday and Friday, we'll be having the expo at Boma Grounds, and all runners have been advised to actually pick up their kits at the expo. So the kits are ready, they're in the country, they look amazing. But also, more than just the kit, every finisher, every runner that gets to the finish line will go home with a finisher's medal.
Okay.
Yes.
So, friends of ours like Murondo, who usually preach the phone numbers and merchant codes, should be overlooked.
Definitely. So it's either *272 *7#, and you follow the prompts, or the website.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, for me, I would love to look at the categories of those who are going to run. Because normally, when you have, we had cancer runs, we have had the Michael Sefma run, where they categorize 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 20, 100. So give us the categories of kilometers that you're going to run. Some of us cannot run 10 kilometers. We want to run 40. Dickens.
Yes. So we will have different categories. There's the 5 kilometers. There's the 10 kilometers. Actually, the King of Toro had promised to run the 10 kilometers. So you might be rubbing shoulders with the King of Toro on the 10-kilometer race.
Okay.
Then there's the 21 kilometers, which is the half marathon, and then the full marathon, the 42 kilometers. And all this for just 50,000 shillings. You're able to register for any of those runs that you would prefer to do.
Okay. On your screen, you can see on your screen that kit pickup at the North, is it the Marathon Expo? The 17th, that will be a Thursday. of course 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bomber Grounds, that's Fort Portal. So you know where to pick your kit from, and of course I can see US dollars. Can you explain that, Dickens?
That is what
Because I don't understand US dollars. Yeah, I deal with shillings.
No, that's not US dollars. That's USSD. That's the code you follow to follow prompts so that you're able to register.
Oh, sorry, forgive my age.
No,
I
that's
thought
no
it was US
problem.
dollars.
What I like about it is that no data, no problem.
Okay.
Even
So,
a friend of mine, Nasa Mukasa,
in Chirimia.
with the Tekino 3310, and also get a chance to probably
So,
subscribe.
Dickens,
for
I can see the
for
ladies on the screen, but I don't see men. The men are far behind. Why would you put the ladies in front and the men are behind?
The men must have definitely been for the 42 kilometers there, and they had not yet come back. But there's definitely very many men on the road as well.
Okay. Why did you choose the color blue? The color blue belongs to Katonga. I don't know if I am right here.
No. The color blue belongs to all of us.
all of
it
us.
belongs to the sky.
Okay.
It belongs
to
all
the
of us.
waters.
Yes.
Somebody will ask you, why didn't you choose a maroon or a red? Why blue?
Well, this is the first edition. We went with blue because it's the oceans, the skies, the tourism that you're going to enjoy. But maybe for the next edition, we'll do other colors as well.
Okay, on your screen you can see that the Fort Portal City Marathon Expo, and of course the key checklist for exhibitors.
It's an expo. We have very many exhibitors that have signed up, and starting on Thursday, they will start the expo. They will be displaying so many different products. It's an opportunity for people to network, to get customers, to interact with different people. So yeah, it's an expo as well.
Okay, Michael, something
Yeah.
after us?
What I've also really loved about the flyer right there is the fact that exhibitors are going to be coming in for free. So why did you come up with that idea of giving people free stuff? Because I guess
Who is funding?
I wonder who is funding, because whenever we have free stuff, we might end up having very limited space. So we might think of having 1,000 exhibitors, and at the end of the day, we have over 4,000, and the space is limited simply because it's free.
Yeah, so it was done on a first come, first served basis. We decided to give back to the community, to give people an opportunity to actually show what they are doing, so that the thousands of runners that are coming into the city are able to actually know what is happening in Fort Portal and what the different artisans and business people are doing, such that we can get some value beyond just the run, but some economic value as well for the members of the community.
Oh, that is really awesome.
Okay.
So, what I want to wind up with is the fact that we've seen people organizing marathons, and they come up with officials that are not coming from the UAF. Being a marathon, I guess you have some kind of partnership with the Uganda Athletics Federation in terms of the officials.
Yes, we do, and it's a registered marathon, so it is well known. The UAF as well is aware.
Okay, so
Yes.
we aren't going to see Nasa Mukasa coming through to give us the winners, yet they are not supposed to be the actual winners.
No, it's a very well registered and recognized run.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Dickens, looking at you see, sometimes marathons end up in what should I say? They don't end up well. People get problems on the way. Ruben gets a heart problem. So security-wise, how are our runners sure that even when I fell down, the medical team is ready to come and pick me up and give me first aid? So are we equipped with that as well?
Yes.
We as runners?
Yes, so we do have a medical team on board. We have ambulances as well that will be patrolling the different routes. But also this run is recognized and backed by the Fort Portal City Council. So the city is aware of our presence. It's also backed by the Toro Kingdom, and the Kingdom has also signed us off and is aware of our presence and is expecting us there. So we do have support from the different authorities on ground, but we also have ambulances and medical personnel that will be patrolling the routes.
Okay, most of the time when marathons happen, we have entertainers. Jose Chameleon,
The aftermath.
Jose Chameleon, Ruben Impima, Eddie Mwesi. So are we expecting that kind of fun after the run?
Yes, so there's a lot of entertainment that you should expect. There will be DJs on the ground at Bomber Grounds itself. We'll
Which
also
type
have
of DJs? DJ anyhow?
no. Very well known and good DJs will be on ground with us in Fort Portal. But also happening on the same weekend is a branch in Fort Portal town. So for those who will be there, will be able to join in on that as well. But yeah, there's a full package of entertainment that you should expect.
Okay, so we have the DJ anyhows. We're going to be part of this. but also, before we let you go, there's so many things you have not explained to us. How do we register for the marathon?
All right, so like we had said, you can either use the USSD code, that's *272 *7# for only 50,000 shillings, but you can also get onto our website, fortportalcitymarathon.com, and be able to register. But you will also get advice on accommodation. We've had some discussions with the local hotels and lodges within town, so they'll be expecting you, and they'll give discounts for you as well, as long as they know that you've registered through Fort Portal City Marathon. So only 50,000 shillings, the USSD and the website. But I'll leave a caveat on that. We are about to close registrations, as a matter of fact.
Why are you closing?
We are getting very close to the target that we had for our first edition. We do not want to have crowds that we cannot control.
Okay.
So yeah, we are about to close. So if you would like to register, I think today would be the last day that you actually get through on that.
When is the event happening?
Saturday, 19th of July in Fort Portal, but the expo begins on Thursday. So Thursday and Friday is the expo. You'll be able to interact with different people, but you'll also be able to pick up your kits at the expo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael, are you?
Yeah, I simply have one question before we let Dickens go, because I feel this is something that different parts of the country should be experiencing. Being a marathon that will have an exhibition earlier, a 2-day exhibition before the actual date of the marathon, I guess you must have plans of making it expand to at least places like Gulu, because we also have tourism sites there. Talk about Hoima, talk about Kasese, talk about the other areas. Do you have that in your plan as the organizing committee?
So running is actually growing within Uganda. As a matter of fact, the Fort Portal City Marathon is not the first city-based marathon that we have within Uganda. There's the Tusker Marathon that takes place in Kasese. There is the Gulu Marathon that takes place in December. So there's several marathons that are coming up in different parts of the country, and I'm sure with time maybe they'll also take on the ideas of doing expos, because that's new that Fort Portal City Marathon is coming on board with. So we hope that they can pick up some ideas as well from us and expand it beyond
So
just
simply
the run.
passing ideas. You don't want to expand. You don't want to expand your expertise. People like me would love to see those exhibitions come to Namasuba. Have you heard of the place called Namasuba?
Stadium.
No, but we can
There are no roads in Namasuba.
Yes, we can run from Namasuba to Chitende and back.
It floods. What if it rains and it floods? Where can they pass? Anyway.
On a good day, it won't flood.
Okay, Dickens, your final remarks. Anybody want to say good things too?
So-
call upon the people to join the marathon, to register?
Yeah, final remarks is really to encourage everybody to be part of this. Even if you don't succeed to register for the marathon, please travel down to Fort Portal and enjoy a wonderful weekend with us. Get to see things that you might not have seen before. The first time I went to Fort Portal with a friend, he was amazed that there was a mountain, and me growing up from there, we never even cared about the mountain. So come see Mount Rwenzori, come see the craters, come see the very many beautiful things that your country has to offer, and yeah, enjoy a weekend away from home.
Michael is single. Can he come
Michael,
and pick
please.
somebody from there?
Please come to Fort Portal. We have very
That is
amazing
also one of
people.
the interesting parts that people out there would love to know.
Yeah, Fort Portal has very amazing people. We are very good
Beautiful
people. So
women.
please come and visit us.
No, wait. You mentioned it here, Dickens. Fort Portal has beautiful women.
Oh yes, that's absolutely true.
But I for one would love to come and have a share of the Ishabwe. Is the Ishabwe there in Fort Portal?
So Eshabwe is from Ankole. In Fort Portal, we do firinda.
Firinda is what? A mixture of what?
Firinda is peeled beans that are then pounded, and they make a very wonderful sauce.
Oh.
Yes.
That is something worth tasting.
I've never
Yes.
tasted a Firinda.
That is worth
Please come to Fort
So
Portal.
pain.
So, we have to go test the meal. We have to go check out the works.
And if also
we have to
network.
go, we have to run. We have to exhibit. Oh my God, Lord.
Yes.
It is not just a marathon.
It is action.
Okay, Dickens. Any regards to anybody's? Regards to anyone you want to say?
No, regards to all my friends that are part of the organizing committee. Thank you for putting together such an amazing thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Dickens from Fort Portal Marathon, and of course it will be taking place on this weekend. That's 19th Saturday. But of course, before the marathon, there is actually exhibition. Thursday and Friday is for exhibition. If you want to network, if you want people to know your business, if you want people in Fort Portal to understand what you do, just register for the marathon. Once again, how do you register?
USSD if you have no data or you do not have a smartphone. If you do not have a smartphone.
You know, these are some codes that are built up by these telecom companies to help out on such events. Even my friend Eddie Mwesa has a USSD code for Kapapula. Oh. Yeah, so this
I thought it was US dollar.
No, it's USSD for the marathon.
So the short code is *272 *7#. Or you can go to the website www.fortportalcitymarathon.com and you go to the registration tab.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. We have got to let Dickens go and of course get back here and discuss matters. Masaza Cups. We have Wimbledon Open where Alcaraz was actually taken to school by the Italian Sinner. Sinner lost the first set and won 3 straight rather. Then of course Chelsea against PSG. What a game that the Italian Marechka, like Michael calls him, showed that the Spaniard in Luis Enrique had no answers for the system and for the tactical genius of Enzo Marechka. All that will be coming up after this short break. Stick around.